Good afternoon, dear students. Welcome to all for today's social class. In last class, we learned about Antarctica's location, extinction, and physical setting, and animal wealth. Today, we will see Antarctic expedition and Antarctic Treaty. Let us see now. First one, Antarctic expedition. The expedition regarding Antarctica continent took place in the 18th century and continues to this day. Listen, in 18th century began the expedition of Antarctica continent and it continues today also. Many sea voyagers made adventurous efforts to explore the continent. Among them, Charles Wilkes, head of US Navy, proved the existence of the continent of Antarctica. Then James Clark Ross, the Great Britain, sailed into the Ross Sea in 1841. The sea is named after him. At the end of the summer, adventurers enter this continent through the ocean. After that, they prepare the shelter for winter camp. Detailed exploration of the continent commenced in the beginning of 20th century. Listen, dear students, the detailed exploration of the continent commenced in which century? 20th century. The first person to reach it was Ronald Amundsen, a Norwegian explorer. It is 1911. Scott, USA. USA stands for United States of America. Heading another expedition, arrived at the pole just a month later, but he died on March 1912. Who died in 1912? Scott. Who was Scott? He was an head of USA. He belongs which country? USA country. Got it? United States of America. His diary provided some information for further exploration of the continent. Richard E. Byrd, the Navy officer of United States, was another to reach the South Pole in 1929 by plane. Later, several countries of the world began to study the continent of Antarctica. See, observe the picture. There's modern research centers. These centers are located in Antarctica continent. Got it? Okay, let us see now. Antarctica Treaty. Treaty means agreement. Treaty means what? Agreement. Okay. There is an agreement between the countries to keep Antarctica as a place just for scientific research. So it is later called the continent of science. Got it? The treaty was signed in Washington, D.C. on 1st December 1959 by 12 nations and it was enacted on 23rd June 1961. Where was the Antarctic Treaty was takes place? In Washington, D.C. When? 1st December 1959. Got it? The treaty applies to the region south of 60-degree latitude. Member nations: Argentina, Australia, Belgium, Chile, France, Japan, New Zealand, Norway, South Africa, Russia, UK and USA are the member nations. What are the member nations? Argentina, Australia, Belgium, Chile, France, Japan, New Zealand, Norway, South Africa, Russia, UK. UK stands for United Kingdom and USA. USA stands for United States of America are the member nations. These nations are signed by Antarctic Treaty. Got it? Let us see now main objectives of Antarctic Treaty. Antarctica is to be used for peaceful purpose only, and military operations are not allowed. Listen, dear students, the Antarctica is used for only peaceful purpose only, not an military operations. Got it? It prohibits nuclear test and disposal of radioactive waste. Prohibits means banned. Okay. No ownership of land and water is permitted. There is no ownership on water and land in Antarctica continent. Got it? Mineral and oil exploration, environmental pollution, and hunting are banned. Got it, dear students? Mineral and oil exploration, environmental pollution, and hunting are banned in Antarctica Treaty. Got it? Explorers must not bring any exotic spices. The continent is reserved for scientific investigation. Got it? The Antarctica continent is reserved only for scientific investigations. Got it? It is also agreed to preserve and conserve the natural resources of the continent. Got it, dear students? See, observe the pictures. These are the research centers on the ice continent. Ice continent means Antarctica continent. Got it? Let us see now important research stations. About 30 nations of the world have established their research stations in Antarctica to conduct research on several aspects of the continent like structure, climate change, pollution, biodiversity protection, etc. More than 30 nations are established research stations in Antarctica continent. Got it? For what purpose? For the purpose of investigating structure, climate change, pollution, and biodiversity protection, and etc. India has also established its own research station in Antarctica. In 1982, the Indian flag was unfurled for the first time in Antarctica under the leadership of Dr. Qasim. Got it, dear students? Okay, observe the pictures. These are the Maitri Indian Research Center. Got it? Second one is Bharati. Is also Indian Research Center in Antarctica continent. Dakshina Gangotri, the first permanent settlement, was built in 1983 and named Dakshina Gangotri. Got it, dear students? In 1983, India was established permanent settlement or permanent research center that name is Dakshina Gangotri in Antarctica continent. Got it? In 1989, it was buried and was later excavated and is being used again for storage. Got it, dear students? The Dakshina Gangotri Research Center in 1989 it was buried under the snow and later it was excavated and used again for the purpose of storage. Got it? Maitri is the second settlement. It was set up in 1988-89 on the Scamacher Oasis for experiments on geology, geography, and medicines. Got it? Maitri Research Center was established for the purpose of investigate geology, geography, and medicines. Got it? It can accommodate 26 persons. India has built a freshwater lake around Maitri known as Lake Priyadarshini. It is 255 kilometers away from Maitri. Listen, dear students, the India was built freshwater lake in Antarctica continent. Got it? That freshwater lake name is Lake Priyadarshini. Got it? The Lake Priyadarshini was away from 255 kilometers from Maitri Research Center. Got it? Bharti is the third proposed settlement and active research station. Its purpose is for the study of oceanography. Survey has already been completed, which was the third settlement of India. Bharati is a third settlement in Antarctica continent. The Bharati Research Center established for the purpose of study of oceanography. Oceanography. Got it? Got it, dear students? Okay. I hope you clear today's lesson. And homework for you. In first mind, third, fourth, and fifth, sixth question. 3, 4, 5, and sixth question. These are the homework for you. Write neatly in your social HW and send it. Okay. If you have any doubts, you can call and ask. Okay, dear students. I hope you clear today's topic. Okay. Thank you, dear students. Have a nice day. Thank you, one and all.